Wow, justice at last. After 2 years in court, the family of late Mr. Kehinde Fatinoye had finally gotten the justice they deserve. All the suspects have been found guilty and sentenced to death by hanging. I guess that is a fair judgment. This man here, his name is Mr. Lekan Adekanbi, and his accomplices wiped out an entire family and got their house burnt down in Ogun State. That's southwestern part of Nigeria. I'm talking of the family of Mr. Kehinde Fatinoye and his wife, Bukola Fatinoye, and their only son, Oreoluwa Fatinoye. Just imagine the level of wickedness in these guys to have been able to carry out this horrific act. And Mr. Lekan Adekanbi that orchestrated this whole thing was their driver, and he has been working with them for years. Anyways, let me quickly refresh your memory how it happened back then in 2023. This man here, Mr. Kehinde Fatinoye, and his family got back home at about 2 a.m. in the morning from a crossover night after wishing everybody and their loved ones Happy New Year in the church. Their driver, Mr. Lekan Adekanbi, led his accomplices to the house and started robbing them. At gunpoint, they forced this man to transfer the sum of 1.1 million naira to his account. That's about $735. And they also robbed them of their valuables. They went ahead to murder them and burnt them and set the house ablaze. As they were about to leave, the son, Oreoluwa, and the adopted son, Felix, entered the compound. They had to kidnap them and took them to a nearby river, where they tied their hands and legs and threw them inside the river. Unfortunately for the biological son, that's Oreoluwa, he drowned and died. Luckily for the adopted son, that's Felix, he was able to make it alive. When the whole thing happened back then, everybody thought it was politically related because he became a politician after he left his banking job. Nobody ever thought it was an insider, let alone the driver whom they pay salary monthly. Then, when the police started their investigations, they arrested some people, including the driver, Mr. Lekan Adekanbi, for questioning. He told them that he was innocent and he knows nothing about their deaths. But the police still kept him in custody. It was after a few days the adopted son, that's Felix, resurfaced, and he told the police immediately that it was Lekan that committed the crime. When Lekan heard this, he collapsed immediately and he was taken to the hospital for medical attention. It was after a few days while in the hospital that he managed to escape. But the police arrested him on the 21st of January 2023. He then admitted committing the crime, and his accomplices were also arrested. That's Ahmed Odetola and Wahid Adeniji. All three of them have been sentenced to death by hanging. And there are some people that were not directly involved in the crime but got some sentencing. Like the wife, Temitope Fadero, she got 2 years imprisonment for hiding the husband. And the mother to the driver, that's Adenike Adekanbi, she got 1 year imprisonment for making a false statement at the station. And there's a panibita that helped him pimp the vehicle that he stole from the family, so that the vehicle will not look familiar. So he also got 14 years imprisonment, but it was not clear if the panibita knew it was a stolen vehicle or not. That was the judgment, and I believe that it was fair enough. But I also know that it can never be measured up with the innocent lives they took. Guys, you won't believe his response when he was asked why he killed his employer. He said they refused to increase his salary, and when he asked them for a loan to buy a motorcycle, they also refused. So for just those two reasons, this guy perished the whole family. May the gentle souls rest in perfect peace once more. Anyways, let me use the opportunity to talk to you guys. Please stop buying used properties, most especially phones, vehicles, and even electronics. They are very, very implicative. When a murder case is being traced to it and that person is caught, the jail term that person is going to be facing is what you are going to be facing as well. That is Nigerian law. Anyways, if you have any opinion on this story, kindly leave that in the comments section, and don't forget to like and share. See you in my next video.